We're at the University of Cincinnati College of Business, and John and Gloria always believed that family businesses could be a force for good. And so for the last 20 years, they, along with the Goering Center, have been helping to educate, nurture, and encourage family businesses to grow and to endure. Now, as you know, for the last 9 years, every year, we gathered here at Music Hall, and we would recognize the Family Business of the Year, and in different categories. Tonight is our 10th anniversary of doing that, so we're going to look and we're going to award tonight the Family Business of the Decade. Abraham Lincoln was our president when this next business was founded, that is back in 1862. During the Civil War, they began by stamping metal coins, called war tokens at the time, and they stamped military buttons. Yes, this business is 147 years young. They're in their 7th generation and have expanded internationally. They stay one step ahead of their industry and consumer trends and take great pride in that. With 70 employees here in the region, their family contributes to the community efforts in many ways. Our next winner is Long-Stanton Manufacturing Company.
Our family is a candidate for Family Business of the Decade due to our long history here in Cincinnati. We've been around since 1862. We've been involved with the community for a very long time and with people here in Cincinnati.
I'm the 6th generation president of our company. Marvin would be the 7th. And we've been able to grow our business here in Cincinnati and actually double it in the last 5 years by going to China. And we've added 3 factories in China, but it allowed us to grow our business here, and that may be a reason also. Our biggest opportunity is to sell products made here into China. We see our biggest growth area is the Chinese growth, so now we're beginning to see where we can make items here and help our customers here make and sell items that will be sold into China. And with the growth of the Chinese middle class, it's going to help us a lot here in Ohio.
Any community across the country would be proud to have the 47 finalists in their region. Let's congratulate once again our decade winners. Those judges were not only independent, but as I mentioned, they proved to be autonomous. Now, you might imagine with the 47 finalists, it was daunting to choose just 12 winners. And according to these 3 judges, it was impossible to choose just one final winner. And they insisted, and we finally agreed, that we would honor one company with over 100 employees and one company with less than 100 employees. So tonight we will have 2 Family Businesses of the Decade. First Family Business of the Decade has less than 100 employees here in the Cincinnati area. They choose to manufacture products that other companies avoid. Those are high liability components. What that means is that if those components malfunction, they could lead to injury of the customer. So as you would conclude, they need near perfection, that is, Six Sigma manufacturing is required. Now, from humble beginnings nearly 150 years ago, this regional company now has plants in China, with the next generation running that business there. Being close to the company, their customer, is the hallmark of our first Family Business of the Decade. Our community is better because they're here, particularly the Fine Arts Fund. Their president believes that community service develops better people, and better people make for a better company. Please congratulate Long-Stanton Manufacturing.
Well, certainly outside of my faith and my wife, who's here tonight, and my family, certainly, it's as high as honor as I certainly have ever had. And I think everybody here in this room tonight understands the late hours you have to work. That's part of the deal, and I would also say people here tonight also don't complain about that. I get a lot of inspiration from our founder, Long-Stanton. It had to be pretty rough when he started his business in Cincinnati during the American Civil War, back before there was electricity, and he began a manufacturing company, so it had to be a lot of hard labor. And the inspiration I get is after the Civil War, his major products at that time were war tokens. There were coins that were made during the Civil War because there was a shortage of hard currency. And he also made buttons for soldiers' uniforms, both for the North and the South. But the key thing is that business all went away after the Civil War. And somehow we're still here today. I don't know how he did it. I don't know how everybody else here does it. We're here. We're still here after a decade. That's great. That's cause for celebration. And the fact that we're here is certainly gives us hope and vision for the future. And I'm here to say, Matthew Kelly, you're dead wrong. The best is yet to come.
Stay with us.